Hi, it's Anne here, Starlight Coach or StarlightWellness.ca. I'm here to do a special love reading for, I suppose, Valentine's Day. And just for the month of February, because we have some beautiful energies that are starting off the year that are really harmonizing the masculine and feminine sides within ourselves and within the collective. So what we see inside is what is then externalized. So you might see that in relationships. So what it really means, we're at an astrological point in time where we're getting a reset point to balance the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So I was very guided to do readings for everyone who's interested for all the zodiac signs. So all the way from Aries to Pisces. And right now I'm going to be starting with let's start with the water because we're moving into Pisces. And so that's always a great place to start with the zodiac signs. So the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So this will be a love reading for all the water signs or anyone who has their ascendant, their moon sign, or their sun sign in a water sign. What does that mean? If you're not sure how to find out your ascendant sign or your moon sign, you can check out a free astrological web page. They usually list it there as long as you have your time of birth, birth date, and location. You can find that out. If not, you can go by your sun sign or whatever you resonate with most. So I'm using a few decks here, and I'm just going to go as I'm guided. And I'm going to start with the divine feminine side for the water signs and the divine masculine sides and how they're balancing and harmonizing with each other, or what else is going on under the surface. So it's going to be mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. And that's how I'm going to be doing it. So I'm asking Holy Father, Holy Mother God, Sophia God, Christ consciousness, and the Holy Spirit within me and within all. In Yeshua of Nazareth's name. Thank you for messages for the collective, for the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Yes, the water signs. So the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So this is the mental. It is the Hierophant. I am using the Telema Tarot. It's a beautiful tarot deck. That's the mental. Let's get the emotional for the water signs, please. Oops. Got two or got three. So I'm just going to go as it is. So emotional is the Magician, which is very beautiful. Water signs are all about emotions. So you guys are the magicians in your emotions. And this is the card that's there for you as well. This deck doesn't have reversals, so just to keep that in mind. We have the Emperor for spirit, physical. I think it's physical, so let's just do that. And the Six of Wands for spiritual. So wow, my friends, the water signs, Pisces, anyone with Pisces energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy, you have three major arcanas. Three major arcanas means major pivotal events or energies that are very prominent at this time for you of this reading or in your life, overall. So mentally, the Hierophant is all about traditions. It's all about your values. So I'm getting the sense that you are holding, you're really thinking about what your values are. Maybe you are switching away from certain traditions and moving to the belief systems that really go with your mindset, the things that you believe in. So you're really working on that on some level in your mental body. Emotionally, like I said, you're the Magician. And the Magician has all the types of energy, has the swords, has the wands, has the cups, has the pentacles, the earth, air, water, fire, and he has the cape, right? So he's like this magical person who's able to really organize or really be able to manifest what they want in their lives based on how they're tuning into their emotions and following their intuition. So I'm getting the sense that because emotions and intuition go hand in hand, so I'm getting the sense that definitely you guys emotionally are tuning into all of the energies, all of you're allowing yourself to express all of the emotions that you need to. And in so doing, you're manifesting, you're aligning, and you're following your intuition. And so that's such a beautiful thing because it's so powerful. It turns you into someone who's like the Magician, which is really awesome. In your physical, you are the Emperor. So physically, you might be very in a good position of power right now in your life. You might be feeling like you have a good sense of stability. You might feel that your finances are in order or you're getting them in order and you're on the way there. An Emperor is a little bit stern and stubborn, but they are wise. And you have the Ankh here. I don't know if you see that, guys. The Ankh is really about like that ancient power. Ancient power, and there's also a shield here. So there's ancient power and protection coming into play in your physical body, in your physical environment. Maybe you're doing something like that to ensure this is happening for you, or you just become that emperor or empress, and it's really a beautiful thing. So this is, again, the divine feminine side, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. So that's very interesting. We have all men for the divine feminine in the pictures. And then the final card is the Six of Wands. And that's really beautiful because that means victory. And that's your spiritual victory. There's lots of gold. You can see here a balance of the sun and the moon. So what I'm getting the sense, because these are all men on the cards, and the final card, which is the spiritual, it's the victory, and you can almost see like this is like the temple gate into heaven, into, you know, enlightenment or whatever you know, believe in. And there's a shield on this one too, very similar to the Emperor card. So the physical and the spiritual, I think, has come down to earth. You're really embodying that heaven to earth victory right now. So divine feminines, water signs, or people who have a lot of water energy playing through, you're really getting into your divine masculine, feminine balance. You have this victory spiritually, so it's coming into the world physically, and there's all men on all the cards here. So I almost feel like for you guys, I don't even feel that I'm going to need to pull the divine masculine side, because it really tells me that the divine masculine has now come into harmony with the feminine. Like the moon and the sun here is literally showing exactly that. So that's really amazing, guys. Awesome water signs. I'm going to see what's on the bottom of the deck. And justice. Right. All right. Justice card. Beautiful. And there is, look at this. This is the Vesica. You can see this here. This is the Vesica Pisces symbol. The two fish symbol right there. Balance. Here's the sun. Water. There's a feather and a heart. Feather and a heart. So in the area of love, there's justice. There is justice. Like, if you're not in a relationship right now, there's going to be justice. Like, overall, you've come into spiritual victory and spiritual harmony between your masculine and feminine within. And so that is inevitably going to come out on your exterior. Your masculine, like if this is actually your masculine, he's coming into his divine masculine essence right now. He's coming into that divine masculine side of himself and embodying that, and that is just going to allow you to eventually come into relationship and to a loving union. What I love about this card here with this divine balance, it represents Libra, the sign that represents balance in relationships, and it's ruled by Venus. So it is all about relationships. And so this card is telling you that, yeah, like, how are you allowing yourself? What kind of relationship are you having with yourself, and how is your lightness in that relationship versus following your heart in that relationship? So the definition in the Thelema book is beautiful, and it goes perfectly more into that. So I'm just going to read it and I'll explain what I mean. So it says here, before you can move on, I weigh your spirit on these scales. How light does it feel? A woman stares straight ahead. The sword of justice rests between her hands. A blank stare peers forth as she is doing her job of passing judgment to those who come to her. She stands on a stone pedestal because she must see things at a different level to properly make a decision that is right. The white gown she wears suggests she is impartial to the outcome. The scales represent a tool of weight, and they also connect to the card of Libra. The feather represents lightness, and the heart, to counterbalance the feather, shows where we are important in where we place importance in our life. The crown on her head connects her to a higher power. The sword is a tool of judgment, of cutting things away that no longer serve you. It represents balancing forces, negotiating circumstance, fighting the equilibrium in your life. So if there's something that you need to weigh the feather against your heart, how light do you feel in your step versus what your heart wants? How are you balancing that in your relationship with yourself and with others? And that is really going to be evident to you to move forward, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And if you need to negotiate your circumstances with a relationship, like if you're actually in a relationship or wanting to move into a relationship, or you're in a relationship, try to find the equilibrium and balance in a situation and negotiate what it is you want. And that will help you move forward and really get the divine balance, body, mind, and soul that you might be looking for. So I'm going to ask a card from Mother Mary as well for an overarching message. For Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Woo. Okay, what is the message for Pisces? Okay, I think that one there. Patience. I trust in divine timing. Like a beautiful unicorn. So I'm getting the sense here that there is a return of the divine masculine happening for a lot of water signs. So a lot of people who have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio right now, like the reading I'm doing for, are requiring patience because they're having a masculine come back to them, or there's going to be a divine masculine coming to them. And so you're just being asked to be patient because you spiritually have been victorious. That's basically what Mother Mary and the guides of this beautiful seraphim, benevolent being, Mother Mary, is telling us here. And that's what justice is about. It's really about negotiating that relationship within yourself. And because you're negotiating that equilibrium within yourself for self-love, you're embodying yourself more self-love if you're patient. So you need to embody self-love and stay patient, knowing that you are victorious and it will come and there will be justice. Okay, right? So don't fall out of patience. I think that's the only thing I'm getting from Mother Mary. I'm going to pick a card from the Romance Angels. This is going to be specifically for anyone in a relationship or in relationships or curious about their love lives. So, Holy Father, Holy Mother God, looking for divine message. Name and the Holy Spirit, please, for Pisces, Cancer. Whoa! This one wanted to come out. And Scorpio. What is going on? All right, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah. So Mother Mary says patience. It says let go of control. Right. Allow things to unfold naturally. Things in divine timing, right? I actually got this message for myself today as well, that everything comes to us in divine timing, even if we know we're victorious on a spiritual level. We do have to embody that self-love. And so this almost like angelic priestess is kind of like weighing, like, are you actually embodying self-love? Are you? Because if you were, you'd be patient, right? That unconditional love is self-loving. So just a reminder of that. I think that's why there's that justice, like how light are you in your step? To be really, truly light in our step, my dear water signs, I got a little bit of water, so I'm not putting the finger here. To really be light in our step, we can't be controlling the situation in spite of our impatience, right? So it's really about embodying a lot of self-love. And if we're already in a relationship and it's not really about that, and our relationship is fine, then maybe it's really about the relationship we have with ourselves. So let me just clarify any last messages for self-loving actions the water signs can take for themselves at this time, like what type of self-loving action would be beneficial for them. Their God, Holy Spirit. Yes, embrace is good. So this is the John Holland, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Let's see. This is a new deck for me, so bear with me as I go through these cards, and they actually have beautiful relationship messages. Let's just keep going through until I can, whoa, way too many just popped there, but I'll pick them anyway. All right, what do we got here? Wow, okay. Heal, blossom, trust, moving on. So heal. We got quite a bit. Okay. So we're starting with trust. So again, patience, let go of control issues, trust. This card here is telling you to obviously allow yourself to have that trust and faith in the universe, continue to have that. And it is the Fool card. It's the 0. So it's taking that leap of faith. If you need to take some action, you are the magician. Remember that, so you can follow your intuition and trust that it's going to work out. That's confirmation for you. Trust that you're going to blossom, you know, so that healing is happening as well. I'm trying to change my language about talking about healing and switching healing into more evolutionary terms, so that we don't repeat healing cycles that we don't need to repeat. So it's really about, what I'm getting here is to continue to embody this divine trust that you're going to blossom, that you don't have to continue to heal. Okay, we don't want to go there. And the last one is moving on. So yeah, you're moving on. It's the Eight of Cups. So it's the person looking at the mountains ahead and walking forward. So it's really about having that trust, kind of like that Fool card. The Fool is the major tarot arcana card of like taking that leap of faith, being the Fool. So it's really telling you to move on. It's telling you that you're going to blossom. And if that requires healing, then that requires healing. But the healing might be that you just need to be patient and continue to have trust so that you don't have to redo a karmic cycle of healing. I think this is why there's so many cards that came out. I'm not sure, but I'm going to read the trust card just because I think this is really what's coming through for you guys. And I think that'll give a good wrap up for the reading for you guys. So keywords: leap, dare, innocence, optimism, belief, and courage. Rejoice. The universe is looking out for you. Now it's a time to trust that the path that you're on is in fact the right one. I'm going to drink something, just a second. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and in your highest good. Trusting the universe takes courage, but also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. When you feel alone in a situation, you can diminish your energy and desire to take actions that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you are not alone. It is also a reminder that positive change is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. Magician card, manifest. In addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. Once we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take that all-important leap of faith to pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. Put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness, and open your heart to what you desire. Do it now with a carefree innocence you had as a child. A sense of wonder. That is the justice. The divine heavenly priestess is here. Are you having that careless sense of wonder and careless innocence that you had as a child? That wander-like innocence and joy and trust and faith. And expect to receive what you need. Take steps to find love or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risks and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. Whether it's a relationship with another person or a relationship with yourself, now is the time to take action, even if a good relationship can be improved. What steps can you take to achieve what you desire? So, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I hope this overall February 2019 love reading served you in some way. I hope it gave you some clarity on your path. And again, thank you for tuning in to my station. Please like and subscribe to my channel. on YouTube or on Facebook. I have a page as well. I will be posting soon some updates in the next month. For anyone who actually wants to purchase any card or astrological birth charts, I'll have those available very soon. And as always, take care and much love. Ciao.